Attention Commonwealth residents, are you looking for a safe place to settle? Home in on these videos where we show you everything you need to know to build your settlements. Today we're talking about general defense tips. So I'm here at County Crossing. It's one of the smaller settlements. It's the one right next to the National Guard training yard. I find that I get raided here a lot, especially by super mutants. So oftentimes they'll approach from this direction or even, kind of this direction. And they'll sweep across and go through this lane into my crops, which is a problem. When your settlement's getting raided, your settlers or your enemies can hit your plants and destroy them, which means that you have to spend a resource to repair them, and if you don't catch it right away, your settlers will go without food and lose happiness, and that can be a pain. So we're going to talk about concrete foundations. These are probably my favorite settlement item in the whole game. They're great at getting things off the ground, at setting a line for a wall so you don't have weird gaps between the ground and your walls. There's so many applications for them, and one of my favorite uses for them is lifting turrets off the ground. There's a couple of reasons for this. If this turret was sitting on the ground here, and there was an enemy standing, say, I don't know, right here, shooting at us, those turrets actually wouldn't be able to pick them up. But as you can see from this position, the turrets there actually can, all three of them, see the enemy that's standing here. Why this is important? It prevents enemies from getting too close to your turrets before they start shooting, because if an enemy shoots at your turret, it won't function again until you repair it. And if you're in the middle of battle, sometimes it can be a chore to be trying to pay attention to which turrets are good and which ones aren't. The game recommends that you have defenses that are equal to the sum of your food and water, but I find it's actually better to oversaturate a little bit so that enemy attacks are stopped before they even get to your settlements. Here at the castle, we see a similar application for the concrete foundations. I've actually used these to completely wall off the castle so that enemies may no longer enter the walls. But also by putting turrets on the edge, it means that anything that hits, say, I don't know, the front of that truck is getting shot at by 3 heavy turrets, not to mention a couple of other defenses I have scattered around here. This is extremely handy. I can't tell you how many attacks I've had here that I haven't even had a chance to shoot anybody because the turrets on all sides have taken care of the enemies. When you're at a settlement that you don't want to wall off completely, like say Warwick Homestead, use a door to funnel enemies through. If raiders attack this settlement, they're all going to run for this door. I have 2 turrets that are going to shoot them leading up to the door, and if they make it through the door, I have 1, 2, 3 turrets focused on the door. It might seem like simple tips, but it's some things that people might overlook and can really save your resources and turrets from attacks. That's the end of our episode for today. If you liked the video, please subscribe to us for future updates, and thanks for watching.